How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. I don't know why I did it like that. I want to do it like that. Okay, look, I'm trying to be a secretarian here, okay? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, the visual novel experience. Nice game, nice time, except, well, last time we had to dump our girlfriend Sakagami, Tomoyo. You know, the one that actually was a decent girlfriend? Probably because we want to be with Furukawa, the girl that no one wanted in life. But hey, whatever, what can you do? Well, maybe you could actually just go back in time and just keep doing the game and enjoying the good moments of this game, but I haven't played the rest of this game yet. I don't actually know if it gets better anytime soon. Anyway, where's this gonna go now? The student body, the teachers, and fucking everyone except Tomoyo and Tomoyo. Maybe Sunohara got their way. Unable to do anything else, I blend in with the proper students, and go to school. Cool. Among them I see a familiar blonde. Is it Sunohara? What? You're here early too? Is it because Tomoyo taught you guys to get up early and actually look after yourselves? It's you, Okazaki. It's like I've gotten in the habit now. Once it gets to around 11 o'clock, I just get tired. Well, things will turn back the way they were eventually. That would be nice. Would it really? Or you just, like, wish it'd go back like the way when, you know, you were tortured by Tomoyo. I miss those days. I can never have those days back ever again. Really, I'm going through some kind of midlife crisis right now. We both climb the long hill, sighing all the while. Is Sunohara really that beaten up about not being able to see Tomoyo again? Alright, today we will lift Tomoyo-chan's curse. Yeah. De-waking up earlier-fication. Together, we will stay up until morning, and then after that, sleep like rocks. Yeah! 1 hour later? Yeah, did you happen to go to bed? Well, that didn't last. In a way, this really is a curse, isn't it? Are we now forever doomed to be unable to indulge in laziness? Forced to go to school? This isn't going to, like, affect the beginning of the game, because I know I'm going to have to, like, you know, redo the route all over again to get the next person done. Am I going to, like, end up waking up early and actually going to school next time? That'd be interesting. Well, if you want to be late, all you need to do is just not go, regardless of whether you're running late. That'd be pretty painful, too. That's true. Shall we just go, then? Yeah. Why not? Okay, I thought you meant go into the school, never mind. Right, this time for sure, we will lift this curse. Yeah. However, we'll just end up getting sleepy again if we just sit around here doing nothing. Probably, yeah. And so, today I've got a game so we can go nuts. Let's go crazy and play until morning comes. What kind of game? We don't have any console and TV here. That's what I thought. You're not Super Cyber yet. Who said anything about a console? This is what I'm talking about. Gets his dick out and is like, suck me off. He puts the simple box that was on the floor back onto the kotatsu. Is this? It is. Sunohara pulls up the lid. Underneath, we find a retro baseball stadium. A what? What, is it like a little, like, figurine thing or something? A baseball... Oh, board game. Fair enough. Ooh, they even have teams for the good old days. Or from the good old days. I'll be the Ocean Whales. Going up first, Endo. Isn't he a closing pitcher? I don't really want to know about baseball. I don't like baseball. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just like I'm not interested, like at all. At least boxing, you can root for a player. Where the fuck is it? Closing pitcher. Closing pitcher, sometimes referred to as a relief pitcher, specializes in getting the final outs in a closed baseball match while his team is in the lead. All right, cool. Good for him, I guess. Bit of useful information. The more you know. Okay, cool. I'm the coach, so who cares? Also, by the way, this board is a trigger board. And I just have like a gun is going to ask me to like pay up or some shit. Wait, that means... That's right. If I flick my finger, my guy will throw a fastball. I'll definitely hit your ball. Bring it on. Let's go. How does this work? Do you like fling the little action figurines or something? I mean, it sounds fun in theory. I just don't believe it's going to be that much fun because I'm not a baseball fan. Bang! Wah! Behold Endo's incredible fastball. Endo should be able to do this. Yeah, time passes. Did that not last long? Did you literally die? For starters, it's not like we had any chance of lasting all the way until morning just with a baseball board game, huh? It's a game you play in burst after all. We were only really excited at the beginning, at the first bit when you were you know, batting the ball. I mean, I kind of get what you mean there. Be better to have like a PS4, you know, or whatever they have in this year. PS2, PS1, Dreamcast. Oh God. Not to mention I used the flicky thing too much. Oh, so it was a flicky thing, I was right. And now my nails hurt. Well, you poor thing. You poor little motherfucker. This time for sure, let's lift this curse. I think you're trying too hard now. Yeah. With the stuff I prepared this time, we'll definitely be set. What now? What's the time a man gets most excited? Do I really want to know? Now I think he actually is going to get his dick out. I think there are plenty, but what you're talking about must be that, right? That's right, porn. Well, everyone has a stage when they see a friend of theirs have a wank or something. Maybe they don't look at the willy, but you've been that teenage friend. This isn't happening. I'm not going to see some Sunohara willy, am I? Don't say that so innocently. And so I managed to prepare a really erotic... Prepare? What do you mean prepare? What did you do, video someone? Like I said, you don't have a TV or VCR in this room. Who said anything about a videotape? Yeah, I wonder what that could be. Let's go in here. What's a videotape? Yeah, I'm really fucking young. I'm like 4 years old. I don't know what that shit's meant to be. Videotape is like a magnetic cassette tape used to store video and audio content in analog form. Using the they remained popular for home use in Japan in the early 21st century. Yeah, that sounds about right. I was raised in the 2000s. I know what a videotape is. God, that makes me feel old. They actually had to get a dictionary out to like find out what a videotape is. Don't tell me. That's right, it's a cassette. Oh, for goodness sake. Cool. Remind me how old I am. Cassette tape. What the fuck could that be? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Yes. Don't know why it's like on the opposite end of the Dangopedia here. Cassette tapes come with a tab on one corner that can be broken off to make it possible to record over. However, a piece of adhesive tape can be used to cover it up and re-enable record. Okay, cool. I mean, it's just like the audio format. Yeah, whatever. I used to have one. For like children's theme tunes. They used to like put it on all the time. Apparently, I don't remember, but that's one of my mum's favorite memories. Listening to a guy called Okie Doke or some shit. All right, he says and takes out a portable tape recorder. What do you plan to do with just sound? Don't you have any imagination? Just try closing your... Oh, don't do this. I'm sure you'll spread your wings of porn. I don't have porn wings. I don't think they're even a concept. They're not even a thing. I'm not going to find that in the Dangopedia, am I? It's fine. I'm sure you'll get so excited listening to this, you won't be able to sleep until morning. Come on, let's try playing it. He hands me one of the earphones. Aren't the right and left split for this? What do you plan on doing if one side ends up being the man's part? You'd better still try imagining it if you just get the man's part. Imagine what? Or actually, the recording uses mono sound, so that won't happen. Now play, click. Don't actually say click, man. Sunohara presses the play button. The tape begins running. I can hear a woman breathing heavily through the earphones. Really attractive, really fucking boring. Close my eyes. Are you imagining Tomoyo? Are you imagining the intercourse you never got to have? Yeah. Before long, the wings of porn that I'd hidden away in the innermost depths of my heart. They didn't spread! I throw the earphones away. What now? I don't want to listen to this stuff with another guy. I don't blame you. It's just too pathetic. Well, that's true. But we have no other way. I will continue punching you until morning. That way you'll be so stimulated you won't be able to sleep. Well, that's really best friend stuff. You only do that with your best friend and no one else. I guess. I'd be sleeping forever after that. Well, at least you'd sleep like a rock, wasn't that the idea? Still, as we continue doing stupid stuff like this every night, slowly but surely the time I'd go to bed started to shift. After just 1 week, I'd returned to being a habitual latecomer, just like I used to be. Well, so much for that progress Tomoyo did. But I get you want to try and get that kind of out your life. You don't want to, like, be reminded that that girl actually helped you at one point. Kind of annoyed that this is how things have gone. How the story's so cyclical. Hey, there's nobody around. Somehow it's a nostalgic sight. And so with this, I have lost the sole thing Tomoyo had left me with. I did it to make it as if the month we had been going out never happened. Well, that's actually going to happen in a moment. In a moment, I'm going to not see any of that shit, and anything I worked hard for will be gone. Time continued to pass, and the same third-year students from before were starting to choose what school they wanted to go to after graduation. Can I just say, like, before I didn't even care about anyone here. I didn't care about the dopey-ass teacher, I didn't care about the students. Now I hate fucking everyone, except Sunohara. And I guess Tomoyo, I miss her, I like her, she was cool, she was a decent girlfriend. But all these people, I hope they get a job in death. A job in accidentally falling off a rooftop. Sunohara and I were the only ones who were living exactly the same as they did the month before. I understand that Tomoyo will be heading far away from me. Even if we're actually going to the same school, this will still be true. She will go to the places she aims for, without casting as much as a glance to the side. Even now, as I stand still at the same spot I've always been in, I watched her as she did exactly that. I watched her being surrounded by new comrades, talking about new things, and I viewed how she started to live her new life wearing a new smile. I don't even remember that smile from before that she used to show me. Unfortunately, there are all these dickholes. You know what? One thing I really don't want to see, but I'm probably going to have to see an after story. I don't want to see Tomoyo end up with anyone else. You know why? Because whoever it is, they don't fucking deserve her. They're going to be a fucking lawyer or a judge or I'm president of the world. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're really not. I'm going to assassinate you. I'm going to assassinations classroom you. I'm going to Persona 5 you, except go into your heart and just wreck everything, as opposed to actually make you a good person. God, if fucking Joker had come into the school and change everyone's heart for the better, like, he'd fucking get exhausted. He'd fucking, die of old age before he got through all these twats. Hey, look! Sunohara calls me over to the bulletin board. What now? Tomoyo-chan's second in the school? Posted on the bulletin board are the school's final academic rankings. What? Am I meant to think, okay, who's first? Or am I meant to think, hey, good for her? I don't know. Third place is the name of the guy I talked to on the day Tomoyo and I broke up. That's no surprise. He probably fancied the brains. It was quite an amazing person we knew, huh? Intelligent, popular, and the student council president? Is she an alien or something? So this was the kind of person we went to school and ate lunch with. Thinking back on it now, it really was something, wasn't it? Sunohara breathed out a sigh as if moved. And I actually went out with her. What, are you taking pride in that? Yeah, I am. Even though you were such a burden that you got dumped? It doesn't matter how we broke up. Well, I guess. So how about we invite her along and go do stuff then? For old times, you said you wouldn't raise this. Well, it might be hard for you to face her since you got dumped, but it's not like that for me. Do you think she has the time for that? I wonder if her playfulness from back then is gone now too. And here we were so close, we even played sports together. You remember that quite well, despite you being unconscious almost the entire time. Well, Tomoyo-chan really hated me at that time, after all. And it's different now. Yeah, it's different. Right now, deep inside me, it's all become just another of my wonderful adolescent memories, covered in tears and sweat. I don't think I want something covered in your tears and sweat, or other liquids. I only think of it as a tragedy of you being covered in blood, though. It really is somehow tragic, isn't it? Yeah, you never got to prove you're stronger than her or whatever. You think so? In the end, aren't things just fine, as long as you enjoyed yourself back then? Well, I guess. So how about we do something stupid again? Since there's only a little time left in our school life, right now is about the only time we can ever do stupid stuff again. That's true. 1 month passed. 2 months passed. Okay, summer came. The entire time I continued doing stupid stuff with Sunohara. Okay, this is leading up to the end. I think we might actually get through Tomoyo-chan this time. Summer vacation ended, and Sunohara, who as usual doesn't understand the seasons, had a TV installed in his... What's not to understand? It's just spring, summer, autumn, winter. Okay. I'm really going to watch it, you hear? I take a glance at the videotape he has in his hand. Are you making fun of me? Nah, I just figured it might hurt you. That was ages ago, man. So I can watch? Do whatever you want. It was a recording from TV. Depicted our high school students dressed in various different... Oh, is this the graduation? Was it videoed and we bought a tape or some shit? One of them is standing on a platform. Her posture is dignified, and she has long hair. Did she end up being like the maid of honor or some shit during the... I know that's weddings, but isn't there like something that speaks at the end and gives a speech? I know just from her silhouette, it's Tomoyo. However, there's one thing that I'm not used to seeing. She's wearing glasses. Oh, fucking hell. Oh yeah, she's been wearing those lately. Don't you think they look good on her? No! I don't answer, pretending I'm not actually watching. However, I continue to sit there, my eyes glued to the screen. Tomoyo takes the microphone in front of her and opens her mouth. I bite the bullet in order to prevent the loneliness. If we hadn't known the row of cherry trees would have been gone, that we wouldn't have found the fortune given by them. Did they go in the end? Because we all did nothing except for making the grade by might and main. What language is that? Her speech was completely in English. That should tell us all we need to know about where she is right now. You know, going abroad or some shit, being a teacher or something good. Finally, she accepts a large trophy. Good for fucking you. I smile. She looks so far away. I could only smile. I found myself occasionally asking about Tomoyo. Although who I asked about wasn't Tomoyo as a person, but Tomoyo as our school student council president. And as I expected, Tomoyo entertained unwavering trust from the students. Starting from the day she separated herself from me, Tomoyo, who started to walk on without looking back, managed to appeal to many various people with her honesty and sincerity. From her class to all second years, from her second years to the entire school, her circle of popularity had spread. And now that she's even turned into an eloquent public speaker on TV, her existence has become known all over the country. What does she do? What does she end up doing, out of the question? Within the school, she was now truly in the spotlight. And thus, every time I asked other people about her, I was overcome by a mysterious feeling. That's right now mysterious is all I can call it. And I once spent time with a person like that. It was so ridiculous, it was laughable. And it was miraculous. What expressions did we make? What conversations did we have for us to have been together? The student council president of a preparatory high school. Her scores on her tests had continually been at the top of her year. Someone everyone relies on. A celebrity whose activities are even reported on TV. For me, someone like that might as well be a foreigner I can't communicate with. With no common ground, there's no conversation we could have. Even our common sense is different. I really wonder how two such people were together. 1 month, it really is a long time. If you say so. It truly was a mystery. Oh dear, those aren't nice cherry trees. That's not nice at all to look at. Half a year passed, and winter came. Are you king of the north now? Is that what's happened? Everyone at school now looked nervous, trying to foresee the future they would have from now on. Yeah, I'm not really in the mood for laughing, man. Don't... Oh, he dyed his hair! Okay, maybe I'll laugh a little bit. Just who are you? I looked into a mirror myself, so I already know it totally looks unnatural. But I don't have any choice since there's a job shortage. What are you going for? Does that really matter in your hometown? What kind of hometown do you think I have? An uninhabitable island. I live in Honshu. So yeah, I won't be here for a while. Dressed in his coat, Sunohara stands up. Well, you'd use my room anyway even if I told you not to, so I won't say anything. But at least don't play any tricks on me, alright? After today, Sunohara will be going back to his hometown in order to go job hunting. If he wouldn't go to university, he'd go back to his hometown and find a job. Apparently that's the thing he promised his parents. The day he said this to me, I remember being shocked as if reality was being thrust before me. That's right. The time to do stupid things has long passed. Sunohara had always been far quicker in transitioning than me. He left me behind. Oh, not him too, for fuck's sake! That is true this time as well. I stay close under the kotatsu trying to warm myself. Well, I'll come back depending on how quick I get something, but at that point we'll probably already be close to graduation. Although I guess you're probably going to be as busy with job hunting as me anyway. I'm sure the time will arrive in the blink of an eye. See you then. I wish you the best of luck. I think I'm going to end the episode there. I mean, again, I don't know how long this fucking playthrough is left. I wish I did know, because then I'd be able to space these episodes out appropriately. But if you want to play the game for yourself, see if you can find out what job this guy gets, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Without further ado, a little bit of subscribe chance this time. See ya!